Dr. Paul, did you expect the show to run into 8 seasons?
I did not. Listen, I knew it was successful after, I remember our second or third episode from season 1, and we were trending on Twitter. So I knew at that point that we had something. So I got to tell you something. Season 8, can't believe it's been that long, but you know what's great about this season? Listen, you still have me doing a surgery, DeBro doing a surgery, and some interesting patients, but the background's changed. The way we do interviews has changed. Everything is a little bit more refreshed, and I'm actually more relaxed this season because, you know, after dealing with all these years with this guy, I finally just said, screw it, and I'm relaxed now. So I'm just sitting there enjoying the ride.
But can you ever be relaxed in a surgery? Because you're like the miracle worker, right? People come to you because they are very distressed about their appearance, and you seem to, from the neck up, you can really do magic.
Well, wait a minute now. When I say relaxed, I'm talking about with him, you know, after he's insulting me. Listen, when it comes to surgery, you always have to be calm, confident. You always have to be cautiously, I don't want to use the word nervous, but cautious. Because no matter how confident and no matter how great of a surgeon you are, you always have to beware of certain situations that may not have the best outcomes. So you have to be great about all those things. Listen, the reason why, you're not going to have usually a UAE patient on Botched. Now, are they going to come see me? God willing, when I set practice back up here again, yes. But, you know, they want to keep a low profile. You know, UAE patients are not going to want to be in a TV that's a show that's being seen in 165 different countries.
Right.
That's where Botched is aired.
Well, that's brilliant. Do you think that stigma attached to plastic surgeries has perhaps eroded after your series kind of normalized it in some ways, isn't it?
Well, I think it used to be like that many years ago, where like, oh, keep it in the closet about plastic surgery. Now, good plastic surgery is when you don't recognize it. So if your friend just looks good, healthy, great night's sleep, better makeup, their skin looks better, maybe it is plastic surgery. And so that's the whole goal of good plastic surgery. So not everyone has to see it, but since plastic surgery is around so much, people are, oh yeah, I got my nose done, I had a little liposuction. It's becoming less taboo.
Less taboo.
Absolutely.
Of course, there's something called lunchtime lipo, which I was a bit, concerned about that. I mean, that sounds way too easy. What do you have to say about all these quick procedures?
The gimmicks.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, there's really nothing that's that quick. And anything where it says, you know, you can do a surgery and go back to work immediately after lunchtime, that's more of a marketing gimmick. Remember, you have to be careful. You have to, as a red flag, be careful of things like that. But you have to make sure you're going to the right clinic, the right doctor, the right specialist that has a reputation and reviews and trained in it. You know, you got to do your research before you pick a doctor.
Right, and how would you address all the concerns around the show, saying that it kind of feeds into this vanity, perhaps love for surgery, trivializes medical procedures, etc.? How do you address them?
Well, usually I don't hear a lot about that from the negativity. I usually get, thank you for helping us. Thank you for preventing an issue. Recently, a billionaire in California was watching our show. And she saw one of the shows which this patient had an unusual diagnosis called sarcoidosis. Let me say it again. She has an unusual medical syndrome called sarcoidosis. And this patient saw those symptoms and said, you know what, that's what I have. And basically it saved her life. So, you know, the episodes are also a very incredible cautionary tale.
Oh, that's brilliant. And how involved are you in the editing of the show? Do you look at the screens? Be honest now.
Yeah, we are not involved in the editing. Even though we are executive producers, Dr. DeBro and I are not involved in the editing. No,
not at all.
Not at all.
Tell me more about your chemistry, you two. How does it go? You claim in your Instagram account you're the better looking of the two.
Of course. What do you mean claim? I mean, hello. Even though I don't look great there, but look at, I mean, you know, that's a lot of makeup for this guy. He even looks kind of cute in that photo. In real life, though, he's not. He's got to let me take that nose and lift it up. I mean, obviously, I'm the better looking one. I mean, come on.
Of course.
I mean, you know, but we have a great chemistry. We've been friends for many, many years. Our banter, you know, obviously he teases me more. But again, you'll see a more relaxed version of me this year. You know, listen, we have fun and we enjoy it, and we enjoy filming it. But again, the stakes are high because we do very difficult, scary surgeries.
You can't forget that. I mean, the premise may be funny, like you might be joking around. At the end of the day, you are cutting somebody open.
Well, yeah, but when we're in surgery, or at least when I'm in surgery, I'm not joking around. This is really serious. And my goal is focused, have the right plan with my team. And yeah, you know, listen, maybe, you know, towards the end when things are going a little easy and you're kind of wrapping things up, maybe the music comes on and the atmosphere lightens up. But that's after you've crossed that, you know, the level and you're going back down now.
Okay. Dr. Paul, do you read the reviews of your shows, or do you look at Insta reviews that happen, you know, per episode perhaps? And does it affect you? I mean, you know, like I would, if I put up a piece and they don't like it, I get affected.
I understand.
How do you handle it?
I don't. In other words, I'm too busy to sit and look at reviews for the show. Whether it's on Instagram, social media, wherever, YouTube, wherever it's found. I think it's a great show. And I think if people are making negative comments about it, you know, whatever you want to call them, haters or whatever, let them. But the point is, this show speaks for itself, and it helps a lot of people.
Right. What's the one thing that you want to tell your viewers, perhaps, about this? Like, we are 8 seasons on, and this is why you should watch it.
Listen, we're 8 seasons on, and for the people to keep wanting it back for 8 seasons, you know it's a fun show. So if you want some entertainment, you want a little laughing, you want a little crying, you want to see some kind of gory surgery and a great makeover, this is the show to watch.
Of course.
Botched.
Did you always want to be a plastic surgeon?
I wanted to be a doctor since probably the age of 12. Plastic surgeon, that came on way later.
Well done, you.
During my residency of ear, nose, and throat. That's when my desire to become a facial plastic surgery surgeon blossomed.
Oh, brilliant.
In my residency.
Yeah, you've entertained us. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.